So moving ahead now, being responsible. As studied earlier, citizens of a country enjoy certain rights but are expected to perform some duties as well. These duties are towards both the people and the public property. We also need to care for the things around us. This is called being civic minded. Now, let's see, okay? So, citizens of a country, like I've said, citizens will enjoy certain rights, but you have to perform some duties also, right? It's not always a free meal, okay? Uh, your duties are not only towards other people, but also towards the property, the public property. Now, what do you think could be a public property? Obviously, it's not an interactive one. I could have asked you, but think about it. And I hope that by now, you must have understood what the public property is or the example of public property is. But let me tell you, okay? For example, uh, beach or park, Miramar Park beach, you go, right? That's a public property. Who owns Miramar Beach? Everybody, right? It's not that, okay, fine, you are the owner or he is the owner. No, right? That's a public property. Anybody can go to the Miramar Beach, okay? So that's a public property and you are a part of public. Yes or no, right? You are a public, I am a public, Mama is part of public, Baba is a part of public, your friends are part of public. We all actually can go. Your entire class, your school, your teachers, everybody can go to that beach, right? So we all are public, and that property belongs to all of us. Okay? So it is our duty that we take care of that Miramar beach. Sometimes we go, right? We do the cleaning and all. Mama, you, Baba used to go and all that, right? So what we are doing, we are taking care of our property. Like this house where you are right now, that's our property. That's a private property, right? That house belongs to us, not to your neighbors, not to your anybody else. Belongs to you. This flat is yours. So you take care of it, right? We do the cleaning of it every day. We keep things in order, right? We safeguard it. Okay, so same with public property. We have to make sure that it's your duty. It's your friend's duty. It's your neighbor's duty. Everybody's duty. Your school's duty to make sure that the beach, Miramar Beach, is clean. It's a public property at the end of the day, right? And we need to take care of the things around us, and this is called being civic minded. Civic, I already told you, right? What is civics? Civics is the study of your interaction with the people around you. Okay, civics is the study of forming government and all. And civics is like, how do you behave, how do you take care of the things around you? So this is like, being civic minded. Okay, that okay fine, you care, your mind thinks about, okay, how do I care about this public property, or how do I interact with people around me? Okay, I mean, can you call anybody just like, hey, come here, yeah? No, right? You're not a wild animal or something. Like, you are a civic person. Okay, that means it is expected that you're studying in a good school, you're getting your education, so you have to behave also in a civic way, in a proper way, okay, in a society kind of way. That is like being civic minded. Okay, underline this word civic minded, and that could, and by the way, you know it very well that at the end of this chapter I'll be sending you one worksheet as well, and I'm expecting all correct in that, because if I'm spending time, I'm trying to elongate as much as possible so that it drills in your brain, then I need full marks in my assignment that I'll be giving it to you at the end of the chapter. Okay, so let's move ahead. Being a good neighbor. Okay, I'll first read. As members of a society, we should know our neighbors and other people with whom we interact. We should be caring and helpful towards them. We should also be kind and compassionate. We should be good to our neighbors. We should be polite to them and offer our help whenever they need it. As good neighbors, we should not do anything that would upset or cause harm to other people. It is also our duty to think about the well-being of everyone around us. Okay, so what it says, the whole paragraph is about how to be a good neighbor. There's a very good this thing, Roche, uh, you know can you change your neighbors? You cannot, right? That's your house, and there's somebody who's staying next to your house, this side, that side. That's their house. On our floor, we are how many? Four of us, right? Four families are there. Can we change our neighbors? We cannot. Okay? So, it's like, can you change your family? Can you change your brother, mom, dad? No, right? We are a family. So, there's one thing that either you can keep fighting with everyone every day, or when you can't change these people, you might as well should start staying in such an environment that you're caring towards them so that they are also caring towards you. Okay, you're compassionate. Okay, you can offer your help. You should not do things which can disturb them, because if you will do, obviously they will retaliate, they will also respond. Okay, so we are staying in a society once again. Okay, so you have to be a very good neighbor. We have to be very good neighbor. Tell me a couple of things which can irritate a neighbor, or tell me some things which, because you are also a neighbor, right? So what are the things which can irritate you as a neighbor? I'll tell you. Playing loud music in early morning hours or late night hours and all that, or any time of the day, very loud music, that's like thing. Second, not controlling your pets. Okay, it's like just leaving your pet loose anywhere and all. Or what else, keeping your surroundings dirty. The corridor, the lift corridor which we have, if we keep it dirty, because that corridor not only belongs to us, it belongs to the entire floor, all the four families which are there, right? So these are the things we have to avoid, and these are the things which even they have to avoid. Okay, we all have to be very good neighbors. That's what this whole paragraph talks about. Okay, that it is our duty to think about the well-being of everyone around us. Okay, now there's a question here. Name the association that works for the welfare of people in your society. Name the association that works for the welfare of people in your society. Okay, I think probably I'll find out for you. Okay, before the chapter ends, let me park it and I'll find this for you. Okay, now there's an activity, okay, which I want you to complete today evening. Take a walk around your society. Make a list of the things you feel need attention. Okay, make a list of the things that you feel they need attention. For example, it could be maintenance of the park. Okay, water drainage system, condition of roads. Now, with the help of the elders, bring the attention of your society members to these matters. Okay. Okay, so name the association that works for the welfare. Okay, I got it. Like how we have a society form. Okay, which I'll explain you. But yeah, this is the activity that you have to do. Okay, you have to go down. Okay, and probably you can walk around building A and building B both, and make a note of it. Whatever you observe. Okay, whatever you think that needs attention. Like one good thing I'm sure you will find is, let's say for example, if there's any unnecessary garbage collected, where it shouldn't be. So these are the hints. So you make a list of it and get back to me. Can you just underline few words now? Constitution. Then compassionate, polite, and in this activity there is maintenance. So constitution, compassionate, polite, and maintenance. Now we move on to being a good citizen. Okay. The things at home, like books, clothes, television, refrigerator, it all belongs to you and your family, of course. They are your private property, like what I was telling you. This house where you are right now, this our flat is our private property, right? And the things which are here, be it clothes or books or the kitchen items, anything and everything that belongs to us. That is our private property. Okay. It is your responsibility to look after your things. Things in our surroundings, like parks, the roads, buses, trains, schools, hospitals, are there to benefit all of us. Okay? The hospital is not your own thing that, okay, fine. Whenever you will fall sick, you will be the only one who will go to the hospital, right? Your neighbor can go, anybody can go, okay? So this all, okay, things in our surroundings like park, roads, hospitals, theater, schools, they are all public property. They belong to everyone. Okay. Monuments are an evidence of our past. It is our duty to preserve these monuments. We need to ensure that no harm is caused to them. We should maintain them and not destroy them. Now, this is very important. Monuments. What is a monument? Okay. A monument is a monument is mostly a building which is very old. It's from historical days. It's pretty old and is very famous. Like I'll tell you, for example, Taj Mahal. Okay. Taj Mahal is a monument which is one of the world's seven wonders. Okay. And it is our duty as citizens of India, as society, to make sure that that public property Taj Mahal stays in good shape always, right? We should not litter. Okay. For example, uh, let's say the old Goa church is there, or like I said, the Miramar beach is there, Karanzale beach is there. These are what? These are the public properties. Okay, there are certain monuments. Taj Mahal, I said. Then, which other monument is very famous? Qutub Minar is very famous. Okay, so these are the places which are public property, and they kind of reflect our history. Okay, they reflect our culture. That wow, just imagine so many hundreds of years back, 200, 300, God knows how many years back, when Taj Mahal was made, how they would have done it. Because nowadays, yes, we have all the technology in the world. Okay, we have the architects, we have the engineers, we have the best of the materials, everything is there. But how come 300, 400, whatever number of years back, when this Taj Mahal was built, how they ended up building such a beautiful monument? It is so beautiful that till now, just now, who came? Donald Trump was here, right? Donald Trump visited Taj Mahal. So you can imagine, the most powerful, one of the most powerful leaders of the world ended up visiting that monument. So it is our responsibility to make sure that all the public property, the public monuments, everything stays in good shape, and we are the one who are responsible to make sure that they stay good. Don't mind, I'm a little bit cold, so that's why. Okay. Next paragraph is: air, water, light, and other gifts of nature are available to all of us. We should use them wisely and not waste or pollute them. Okay, air, water, everything. I mean, we all know we should be using it wisely and never to pollute it unnecessarily. Okay, it is every citizen's right to enjoy these facilities, but at the same time, they are responsible citizens of the country. We should be civic minded. Okay, you never think about, like, for example, let's say you're getting electricity. For example, you're getting water, right? And you are enjoying it. It is necessary for you. But at the same time, as a citizen, it is responsibility of yours to make sure when the work is done, light is switched off. Okay. When you've taken shower, okay, fine. Make sure the tap is closed. Those kind of things. there are certain government bodies which help in maintaining public property. However, the primary responsibility lies with us, the citizens. Once again, focus on the book. This line is very important. There are certain government bodies which help in maintaining public property. But, or however, the primary responsibility lies with us, the citizens. Okay, when you say government bodies, what do you mean by government body? Body means a group. Okay, there are certain government groups which are there to take care of this. Like, for example, there are groups which will take care of the monuments. Okay, you don't have to worry about it as such that, oh, is it me who has to climb up the Taj Mahal and clean it? No, government has kept those bodies there, those departments there. They have people who know how to do this work. But again, they will clean it. But we should want them to clean through, the natural things. Like, for example, if it is dusty, yes, then you should, then they can clean it. Why? Because it's Mother Nature. But it is absolutely terrible that if you litter over there, and that is what they have to clean. Why? You don't have your brain, you don't have your civic mind. You have, right? Use your civic mind. Do not litter these places. Okay, so primary responsibility means number one responsibility. Number one responsibility is with you as in us. Okay, we don't have to litter around. We don't have to make sure that we are taking the things for granted. It is a public property for us to enjoy, and we have to preserve it like our private as well. Okay.